As spiritual beings, we are gifted with two precious treasures, the power of speech and the vastness of the mind. The Hermetica tells us that these gifts are equal to immortality. How we choose to use these gifts will greatly affect the life we experience. Sometimes, the very thing we are looking for is right in front of us. We may find ourselves wandering through life, searching for something that we believe will bring us ultimate happiness and fulfillment. But, often the most precious diamonds can be found right where we are, if only we take the time to look within ourselves and our immediate surroundings. We must first discover the riches that are already within us before we look outside. We must use our gifts of speech and mind to connect with our inner selves and uncover the true desires of our heart. By doing so, we can create a life of purpose and fulfillment, one that is aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. And by cultivating our gifts of speech and mind, we can cultivate a deep sense of gratitude and abundance, as we will know that we are endowed with everything we need to live a purposeful and meaningful life. As we journey through life, we must remember that we are the creators of our own reality, and that we must use our gifts wisely and conscientiously, knowing that the world around us reflects what we first discover within ourselves. The search for happiness and fulfillment is not something that can be found outside of ourselves. It is not a matter of searching for external wealth or material possessions, but of discovering the riches that are already within us. We often look outside of ourselves for answers and for validation, but the truth is that we are the source of our own happiness and fulfillment. We may be blinded by the allure of external wealth and success. We can spend our lives looking for something that is already within our reach. And we can even ignore the abundance of blessings and opportunities that surround us every day. All of it, simply because we are looking for something bigger and better. In order to live a fulfilling life, we must learn to appreciate what we have and to see the beauty and potential in the present moment. We must cultivate gratitude and mindfulness, and learn to focus on what truly matters in life. By doing so, we can tap into the endless reservoirs of love, joy, and abundance that exist within us and all around us. Throughout our lives, we often seek answers to our questions and doubts outside of ourselves, thinking that others hold the key to our happiness and fulfillment. However, the truth is that all we need is already within us. Life itself seems to guide us back to finding the answers we seek within ourselves before they are reflected outside. As we study and reflect on this kind of information, we come to realize that we are merely reflecting what is already inside of us. We begin to see that we have everything we need within us to reveal our own diamonds. Sometimes a video, a book, or even a message from someone may further encourage what we already know, such as the law of attraction. We all have the potential for greatness within us. It is up to us to realize this and allow it to shine through. The Kabbalah, for example, teaches us that the universe is mental, and everything we see and experience in the physical world is a reflection of the infinite and universal living mind of the All. Our minds are infinite, and we can explore them through our imagination. We are safe to exploit our imagination and discover how we want to live and allow ourselves to live the life we truly desire. By realizing that we have everything inside of us, we can trust that the ways of how it works out will be taken care of by a power higher than the intellect. When we look within, we tap into a wellspring of infinite wisdom and knowledge that is available to us at all times. We must acknowledge that everything we experience in the material world is sourced from the mind of the All, and through our desires and visions, we can experience portions of the infinite nature of the universe. When we trust in ourselves and accept that we already have the answers within, the universe will conspire to bring us everything we need to achieve our goals. It's important to remember that the outer world reflects the answers that we find within ourselves. We may encounter people or stumble upon information that seems to point us in the right direction, but it's only because we already had an inner knowing that led us there. This is what we call intuition, and it's a powerful tool that we can use to unlock the diamonds within us. As we become more conscious and aware of this inner knowing, we begin to experience a greater sense of clarity and purpose in our lives. We start to recognize the signs and signals that the universe sends our way, and we learn to trust our instincts and follow our hearts. When we trust in ourselves and tap into our inner wisdom, the universe responds in kind, sending us the knowledge and resources we need to achieve our dreams. We can have a conversation with ourselves and discover that we already know the way forward. Everything we put our minds to can happen, and this applies to each and every one of us. So, remember that the diamonds are within you, waiting to be revealed. Trust in yourself, listen to your intuition, and the universe will guide you towards your highest purpose. In the realm of spirituality, we recognize that our beliefs and fixed attitudes shape our consciousness, which is reflected in the mirror of our mind. As a result, our consciousness is modified by our beliefs, and we see their objectification in the conditions of our world. Some people believe that there are 3 simple ideas that further support the recognition that diamonds are within us: loneliness, feeling, and awareness. Firstly, solitude is key. It is important to recognize that we are our own best friend, and it is helpful to have conversations with ourselves about what we believe, especially about ourselves, others, and the world. By knowing ourselves, including our formless self, and being aware of what we desire to give form to, we can create the life we truly want to live. We can reveal any subconscious beliefs of disharmony and bring them to peace through conversations with ourselves. This builds a trusting relationship with ourselves and allows us to look beyond restrictive beliefs. In addition, feeling is an important aspect to consider. We must be aware of our emotions and how they are impacting our consciousness. Emotions can either propel us towards our desires or hold us back, so it is crucial to learn how to harness them and use them to our advantage. Consciousness is absolutely vital in this process. We must be aware of our thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes and how they are shaping our consciousness and reflecting on our reality. With awareness, we can actively choose to modify our awareness by adopting empowering beliefs that align with the life we truly want to live. By acknowledging that the diamonds is within us, we can utilize solitude, feeling, and awareness to further strengthen our relationship with ourselves and create the life we desire. In the pursuit of our desires, we must remember that nothing has ever held us back, and nothing ever will. This leads us to the second idea, feeling. When we accept and trust ourselves, we come to understand that our feelings are messengers, and it is crucial to observe and understand them without judgment or shame. We must seek the feelings that set our hearts ablaze, that encourage our desires, and that stimulate visions of what we want to create. As we reflect on our lives, we may realize that we have identified with beliefs that do not align with how we want to live, causing unnecessary suffering. By bringing awareness to these subconscious programs, we facilitate a higher degree of inner peace. From this state, it becomes easier to listen to ourselves and trust ourselves, ascending beyond the limits of overthinking. The art is to understand, rather than shame or deny, what we have been subconsciously telling ourselves. In doing so, we dissolve limiting beliefs and discover attributes, or diamonds, that we want to see more of in our lives. One way to question the validity of our beliefs is to have a conversation with ourselves, similar to how we would with a therapist, coach, consultant, or mastermind group. This builds a deeper relationship with ourselves, leading to a greater understanding of our desires and the path we must take to manifest them. For example, as we speak positively to ourselves, we set the stage for transformation. The more we engage in this process, the more self-confidence we build. This newfound confidence emerges from an authentic place, for we learn to rely on ourselves through inner conversations. Operating from a place of self-assuredness enables us to flow effortlessly on the bridge of incidents to realizing our visions. Hence, it is imperative to follow our hearts, do what we love, and live authentically. Through this commitment, we learn to discover our hidden treasures within ourselves. Discovering our inner gems requires us to develop a relationship with ourselves. By lovingly speaking to ourselves, we can build trust and intimacy within. The outer world mirrors what we find within ourselves, remember that. Therefore, by investing in ourselves, we uncover ways to grow a business or live the kind of lifestyle that resonates with us. Each path is insightful, for it reflects our unique vision and purpose. It is a matter of tuning into our inner selves and trusting our intuition. As we do so, we become more confident and authentic, which in turn helps others to find their way as well. When we are in tune with ourselves, we emit a positive energy that others can feel. They may even find answers to their own questions in our presence. This phenomenon might be called telepathy or something else, but the effect is undeniable. We can encourage others to be true to themselves. We can do this by speaking words of encouragement that help others to live how they truly desire to live. To further encourage ourselves, we can use autosuggestion to remind ourselves of our vision and to trust our inner wisdom. We can affirm that all the answers we seek are already within us, waiting to be discovered. As we listen to ourselves and trust ourselves more and more, we will find that we are our own best friend. When we accept that the world exists within us, we can consciously create our reality by speaking our desires into existence. As we do so, we deepen our relationship with ourselves. As we come to the end of our conversation, I hope you have found inspiration in the words we shared. We explored different ways to improve our lives, find inner peace, and connect with our higher selves. Remember that you have the power to create the life you desire and that everything you need is already within you. I encourage you to take the insights you've gained from this video and incorporate them into your daily life. Practice self-reflection, cultivate gratitude, and trust your intuition. Let your light shine bright and inspire those around you to do the same. If you liked this video, please, I invite you to like and share this video with people who can benefit from this knowledge. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our content and leave a comment to let us know what you think. Remember to always trust yourself and follow your heart. Thank you for watching and joining me.